Well, just about every type of sport has, of course, been put on hold because of the pandemic, and it's even hit the world of video gaming. One of the country's top stars is Tam Mageean. Well, right now, he should have been battling it out for a place at a major tournament in Japan. Instead, Tam, who plays under the name of Wireman, is practicing at home in North Tyneside. And as he told me earlier, where he's from helped put him on the road to big-time gaming.
I started off like most people did, probably in early childhood, going off to the arcades and things like that after school. I live in Cullercoats myself, so we used to have loads of arcades along the seafront here. Most of them are cafes and wine bars and stuff now. But yeah, there was a pedigree around here for competition anyway, which was quite fortunate. So when things got popular, I was already in the right place at the right time and already quite competitive with it. In terms of success, I've gone on to play for two teams, quite big teams. On my jerseys behind us there, Team Reason and Vitality. I'm currently playing for Reason. And with them, I've played all over the world. Most notably, the Gfinity Arena down at Stamford Bridge near Chelsea Football Club. We had about 4 years of competition down there. With big sponsors, loads of TV stuff that was featured on BBC Three and Pro Sat 1 in Germany and a bunch of other places. So yeah, it's international acclaim at this point, which is great, really.
And the lockdown has been good and bad for you. Good because you got more time to practice, but you should have been preparing for a major tournament.
The most notable loss for the Street Fighter community where I come from it probably came from the Intel World Open, which was going to take place in Tokyo in parallel to the Olympics. There was going to be 12 countries taking part and eight other sort of rest of world regions. And of the 12 countries taking part, 3 were European. So we had UK, France, and Russia. And right now, as of the 4th of May, we would have been competing to be one of the 4 Street Fighter players that would then go on to try and compete for part of a $500,000 pot prize pool.
You specialise in Street Fighter 5. I've had a look. It is a bit violent. Do you have to have a mean streak to play?
Yes, so it's quite a cerebral game as well. So that's the thing. We actually have to memorize a huge amount of what we call frame data, which is actually the animation frames that each character's doing. When you see someone doing something on the screen, there's a lot of mathematics that goes behind that decision making, and a lot of what we call layering, which is a term used in chess as well, I believe, where we're understanding what kind of, or leveling, what levels people are playing at. And then trying to counter that before they make a move. So there's a huge amount there of actually getting into someone's mind and really exploiting their own kind of weaknesses and fears. So yeah, it is quite aggressive in that sense.
Promise me this, you do get outside and see the daylight at some stage, do you, Tam?
100%. At the moment, obviously, I'm spending as much time in the yard as possible to get my sunlight. But yeah, like I said, it's a physically demanding sport. When you spend a lot of time in a seat, you have to. I think there's a lot of people are learning right now with working from home. There is a lot of physical implications. We have to make a point of getting up, getting exercise, getting regularly hydrated, and like I said before, with diet and things like that, there's a lot of certain things that we have to make sure we're feeding our brain, that things are getting past the blood-brain barrier and giving us the nutrition that we need. So we treat that very, very seriously. I'd say more seriously than a lot of people working in a desk kind of job.
Tam, great to talk to you. Best of luck. We'll follow your progress with interest.
Nice one. Thank you very much.